The big Blindfolded 120 star grind of 2025 has finally begun, and the first few stars have officially been optimized. The first stage I have tackled is the infamous Big Boo's Haunt. I chose this stage because we already had optimized all 6 stars in the previous 70 star grind here, and just needed to improve the 100 coin star, which is also one of the fastest ones in the game. Since there have been so many improvements and strat changes since my last 120 star run in 2022, I want to introduce you to a new video series, the 120 star breakdown. In this series, I will hold a little discussion and talk about the newest stage RTA world records that I have set, while comparing it to the last world records from 2022. Stage RTAs are speedruns of a whole stage, including all 7 stars. So, without further ado, let us jump right into the newest world record of the BB8 stage in Blindfolded Super Mario 64. Enjoy! So, we can see here I have a layout with both of the screens from the 2022 world record and the 2025 world record. Both of them next to each other with each the separate timers here, and right in the beginning we can see a huge difference in the route, because in the 2025 world record that we're going to focus on mostly in this video, we take a completely different order of rooms than in the previous world record. We are watching the 100 coin star right now that we pair with merry-go-round at the end, and in the newest world record we go first to the left side of the mansion and then to the right side, versus in 2022 we first clear the right side and then go to the left. This has a simple reason which you will see in a second here, but you can already kind of see we are in the 2025 world record already in the upstairs section, whereas in the other one we are still cleaning up the other rooms. Of course, this also comes with different kinds of optimizations from just movement and stuff, but the route itself is simply faster as well. So another notable thing here, we skipped both rooms upstairs with the red coins. Instead, we're gonna grab this ghost right here and instantly go to the blue coin switch without any kind of normalization, as you can see. Like, we just backflip on there, get the coins. And in the previous record, 2022, you can see I am struggling there with the coffin room right now, and this is one room that we now completely skip with the new route, which is very good because that room is bad. And the reason for this whole route change is actually right here. I make a few mistakes here, I get a bit lost to find the corner, but after getting this red coin in the room, we are gonna normalize and drop down with the trapdoor in both scenarios. So we anyways need to go down here again. So there was no real reason to actually grab this coin and the ghost first, when we anyways need to go down here, if you know what I mean. And then we can just clean up these 2 ghosts at the very end. And with that, we don't even need to go back to any room, but we can jump down from the second room directly to merry-go-round and then collect the last few coins from the ghosts here. Which also is a huge new thing because we do it while moving. That means there is usually a safe spot where you can stand next to the door and the ghosts will come. But here I grab the coins while moving, which is a bit risky. As you can see right here, I miss 1 coin and barely just randomly hit it. But yeah, that's a 2-minute 40 100 coin star, which is incredibly fast. As you can see, like, the other world record is still struggling at 50 coins at this time. So the route has improved quite a bit. I don't know if I want to do the moving merry-go-round also in runs, because it's extremely hard and risky. But I mean, 305 for 2 whole stars, that is amazing. That is such a huge improvement compared to the old routes, which I have fast forwarded now a bit because, yeah, there's not much new. We will just do the whole merry-go-round again. With the safe spot ditch, we can see here, you can see I will like set up next to the door and then just like keep ground pounding. That is 100% consistent though, so maybe I will kind of still come up with a new strat that combines both the consistency of the old one and the speed of the new one. We will see about that very soon. Then we have also the castle movement, which has improved over time. You can see on the left side, we're gonna see this a couple of times here because of course this is the full stage RTA speedrun. On the left side we do this like slow backflip setup, whereas on the right side we kind of directly just go to the ghost. It saves a couple of seconds, like every single entry, which is, you know, always a bit. Next star we're gonna look at is BB8 Reds, again with a whole new route. On the top right in the 2025 world record, you can see we first get the coin up there and then go right to the door. And to make things more comparable, I sped it up here a bit because I did make a mistake in the 2022 world records. Just so we have like a little sync going on. That's why the timers are desynced now, but we will still see the end result in the same way. It's just, I think, much cooler to see the direct comparison between like these rooms when they start. And from here on, basically the routes stayed the same, but we are already a full coin ahead in the new route, which is pretty cool. Jump directly up there with the stair. Then again here, no normalization, just full clean movement, whereas on the other side, we have to like normalize on the stair, search everything, Z-buffer, like it's a mess. Then the new coffin room strat, we've lapped this coffin room so much, and finally we found the strat that is like kind of consistent. Mostly the problem is that the camera in this room is absolutely garbage. And then all that's left to do is grab the star, which I unfortunately fail here, and accidentally wall kick and fall even down. So this star, the BB8 Red coin star, usually would be like a 1 minute 20, 1 minute 15-ish star. But I unfortunately missed it. That's also the point of stage RTAs, right? Like, it's not the showcase of a perfect speedrun, but rather like the best you can do in one go. Because if you make a mistake at Reds but get a perfect 100, like, yeah, that's still a problem, you know? And even so, we have a 1 minute 45 with failed ending versus a 2 minute 07 on the old world record. So even with the huge mistake, it is still close to 30 seconds faster, which is insane. Next star we're gonna look at, again, the slower cast movement, very, very prominent here. The next star that we're gonna look at is the Vanish Cap star. And the Vanish Cap star has not seen that much of a change. You can see the movement here is pretty much the same. We grab the Vanish Cap directly now, instead of normalizing for it, which saves a couple of seconds. Then go for the double long jump wall kick, which I have not done back in the days. I have gone for the side flip. And then we go for the quick kill here. And this quick kill I fail in the stage RTA record 2025. It is very, very tricky, especially it is kind of random, because the eye can rotate in different directions when you enter the room. And then I just keep messing up because of that ghost that just came into my way. It was really, really painful. I lost a lot of time here. Get hit, so you can actually for the first time see that the 2022 record does take over, but I mean I lost so much time on this star, which is like kind of crazy. With the quick kill this would have been like so much faster, because back in the days we didn't even go for the quick kill. And yeah, I just got very, very unlucky. Usually even the backup is pretty fast. As you can see, with this horrible mistake, it's only like 10 to 15 seconds apart anyways, compared to the old strat. So usually this star goes much better, but unfortunately it didn't really work out in this speedrun here. Which again kind of just denotes that I will come back to this and eventually improve this. But for now I am done with this stage because I've grinded this, I wanted a good time, and I did get a good time, as you will see in a second here. The next star is BBH Boss. Again, bit of a new route. Instead of using the stairs, we do the same kind of side flip movement as for Vanish Cap, with a double long jump wall kick compared to the side flip. It's just all much faster, much cleaner movement, you know. Then the boss fight is pretty much the same as it was back in the days. What is faster though now is getting onto the roof here. It's just such a clean and fast beat count. Look at how I just cruise and jump to the star. So that's a huge improvement. 42 seconds. And now if we look at the old world record, I like normalize with the backflip, beat count the Z buffer, then do the turn and jump into the star. So all in all, tiny improvements everywhere for like a 15-second time save compared to the old strats. Which, you know, it's always something. It really adds up, especially in longer categories where you need to do all the stars. It really starts adding up if you save like 5 to 10 seconds each stage. So, next star is Ghost Hunt. Second to last star of this stage RTA here. Ghost Hunt did see some improvements as well. First of all, you can see me kind of struggling with the door, it just happens, but this is the interesting part, the new ghost kill with the 3 kicks along the wall to prevent bonking, and also considering all the RNGs that can happen with the boo. And already with that new strat we have taken over the lead again. The rest of Ghost Hunt from my memory has stayed pretty much the same. Just cleaner movement. This eye here, this boo here, we just go and ground pound. And then we do a slide kick rollout to the next 2 boos. I think that's the only major difference really. Like slide kick rollout onto the table, turn down, and then ground pound into the boos here. Get the double kill, also avoiding the chair. Whereas in the 2022 record you see me normalizing in the corner and then going down. There is one speed strat that I usually go for in runs, which is now on the right side. You can see the cutscene skip. It's extremely hard, I probably will go for it. And I miss it, because, you know, the position after killing the big boo is kind of random, so you don't know exactly the distance when you need to wall kick. But you can wall kick on that wall and directly dive into the star. Interestingly enough, the left side also has a very cool strat here. We kill the boo in a position that already is on the stairs, so we can like really quickly grab the star from there. It's just a bit slower because the boo kill itself is slower. We need to wait for the boo a bit to reach us, but I think the strat itself is pretty cool, so wanted to highlight that a bit. And now to the last star of the run, which is the BBH Library. The fastest star in the stage, also the easiest by far. We do have a new strat there. You can see me on the right side just double jumping and we're up on there. Whereas on the left side we do need to normalize with the backflip and the pause buffer setup. So incredibly much faster, and the funniest thing is it's already outdated because in the last couple of weeks I have found another faster strat for like 1 or 2 seconds. And that's it.
Yes!
I will let you listen here to my opinions quickly.
That's all I wanted, man. Can definitely be improved. But I'm happy. Most of the bullshit is just RNG, dude. Most of the time loss is just grinding out good luck.
Exactly. So, just as I said, most of the time loss that we had in the stage RTA is indeed RNG, and there's nothing you can really do about it, but I will come back to do this even faster, probably at the end of the grind. This was the first real stage RTA that I tackled for the 120 star challenge in 2025, and you know, we already have an improvement of multiple minutes in a single stage, so I'm very excited how this will turn out. I hope you like this format to just like talk a bit about the newest strats, to have a little comparison between old and new, because I think personally that's always very interesting to see how the things have developed over time. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, have a nice day. Huge shoutouts to all of my patrons, of course, Boris, Bob Farrell, Benlitz, ZXMany, KingReubs, Sara, and all the other ones as well. Thank you so much, and see you next time with more stage RTA comparisons. Bye bye.